All right, guys, you know what's out. MPC Sample. This is my pre-ownership video about it. I don't have it yet, but it's already on its way. I already made my decision. I ordered it. So let's dive right in. Why did I order it? Don't need it. Is it special? No. And I was talking to a buddy of mine about this. I said no one bats an eye at a guitarist owning more than one guitar. So why is it frowned upon for a music producer to get more than one MPC? Just like the XL, I didn't need it, but definitely there are thousands of dollars of a price difference between that one and this one. And it has interesting features. I saw the rumors come out. At this point, it's all intentional. Any new MPC that you see on the internet, it's just, let's just call it what it is. It's them leaking it on purpose. It's not even a leak. It's a hype thing. But let's talk about it real quick. Like I said, yeah, I don't have it right now. And when I think about who this is for, I always think about the young person or young producer who hasn't really gotten anything yet. And it's a challenging world for hardware to be sold because we're in a post-laptop FL Studio world. And pretty much anybody can get a laptop for the low, and you get a copy of FL Studio for free, right? But one thing I notice about young people when they interact with music equipment, like I saw my buddy at his music school and just watching the kids play on that, you know, they like to push buttons, right? Just like me, I guess I'm a big kid that likes to push buttons on these drum machines. And, you know, it's just really fun. It looks fun. I'm curious about it. I'm probably more curious about its size, what I would do with it. One thing I do like is the onboard sequencer, being more of a traditional MPC style sequencer compared to the SP404. I made myself learn that sequencer, but I didn't like that sequencer. Just like how I made myself learn the machine sequencer, I didn't like that sequencer. And, you know, because I know my way around the traditional sequencer of the MPC, that's going to transition over here. This is not a MPC OS platform. It's its own thing. It's trimmed down. We don't have the luxuries and all the RAM and power of our current MPCs, which to me could be a opportunity to draw inspiration from limitation. You know, I would think to myself, well, maybe the MPC 1 is your portable MPC, or even your Live 3 was supposed to be, I thought was supposed to be, you know, the thing was you put that thing in your book bag, take it where you want it to go, but it's still a hunking piece of hardware. We just made it portable. Same thing with MPC 1. It's not that big. We just made it portable. But when you got down to the size of the SP404, that was portable for real. I was banging around the streets with that thing in my book bag. You know, it was lightweight and it was a powerful device. Plays tracks amazing. Real-time effects is amazing. But when it comes to making beats on it, I didn't like making beats on it. I made myself make beats on it. This is something I probably would enjoy making beats on it. I'm looking at some of the features here. The features are pretty interesting, to say the least. We got a built-in speaker, internal microphone, 4 internal effects processors. Okay. Real-time time stretch, internal resampling with effects, 60 onboard effects, 3 knobs, USB power, USB file transfer. One thing about the USB file transfer that I don't think that they're going to outdo Roland on is that you could have your Roland running in real time and connect to the librarian on the computer and drag files to that in real time, and then they'll show up right there. No mode, no standalone controller mode switch over. The 404 will what it is. I think that's where I'm naturally leaning towards, is comparing this to the 404 because of its portability. Sample chopping. Yes, I could sample chop on the SP404. Wasn't a big fan of its workflow. Definitely working with one slider is going to be interesting. I'm really interested on how you're going to modulate the melodies. Of course, you can probably go into the 16 levels mode and change it to key mode so that you can select different notes and stuff like that. But because I'm a keyboardist and I actually play, you know, hooking up a MPK4 tool would be awesome. However, I did just watch a live stream from Ave McCree and saw him hook it up to the device, and the device didn't light up. So that's probably not how we're going in that direction, though that would have been cool. Maybe he might have figured it out after I clicked off because I got to get to work on some things. But I'm very, very interested in this. You know, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting for me. You know, watching these YouTube videos is cool. but seeing it for myself is probably going to be the best way for me to really know. It sparked my curiosity, and the form factor is truly portable. But then again, it wasn't that long ago where I was thinking my MPC Live was portable, but I was like trying to stuff that into a book bag and not break the touch screen and buttons, or put it in my my airport road case, and I think it's heavy. But this will be fun. I think it'll be cool. I'm very curious about what I can do with it once I get my own hands on it. The price point was not bad, $399. It's not a bad price point. Of course, if you got one of these companies, you can do a payment plan with interest free. I thought that was pretty cool. And it's like, okay, that's pretty low. I think that can fit that into the budget. Overall, I'm just more curious about it than anything else, and I want to have fun with it, and cook in different ways that I wouldn't have before, or bring it places where I wouldn't bring a live, which is crazy because again, we came from, we bring that live. Oh, it's live. It's portable. We got the battery. Yeah, but it's still a hunking piece. This thing look like a little calculator. But I'm curious about it more than anything else, and I'm going to kill my curiosity by getting my hands on one. Wasn't too expensive a device. Definitely looking forward to play with it in the future. And this is my pre-ownership video of it. When I get it in my hands, I'm gonna do another video of that. And I'm interested to hear what you guys think. You guys gonna get one? I got one. I like stuff like this, and it's not a bank breaking decision like the MPC XL is. All right, take care of yourselves. You're watching the DAW channel. I'm out.